gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Top of the AM, man. It is a beautiful Monday morning, and we're spinning it with the nation. What's the deal, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Raider Sunrise Live with yours truly, Lunatik Raider, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, hanging with your boy. Today's show, we will be discussing Terrion Arnold, cornerback from Alabama. Yes, indeed, he is in the draft. Could the Raiders possibly use their 13th overall selection to grab this young man? Since we do need a number one not QB, but number one CB to go across from Jack Jones. Do you think this could be a possibility? I think so. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. We got a good show for you this morning. Hope you guys are ready. Hope everything is going good with y'all. Y'all ate your good little breakfast, you know what I mean? And ready to rock and roll with your boy one time. Let's salute to the world's most dangerous chat. You know what it do, and what it do is what it don't. Robert Pena in the building, man. Salute to you, top of the AM. Mike G in the building. Salute my brother, top of the AM to you as well. The mod with the most, man, NorCal Raider Jesse in the building. Yes, indeed, man. It's good to see y'all, man. Alex S is in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother, top of the AM. Yes, indeed. Raider Man 81 in the building, man. Salute. Yes, indeed. Who else we got in here? Eugene Powell, right in the kisser, man. Salute to you, my brother. Graham Cam in the building, man. Salute to you. Thank you for being here. Yes, indeed. Let me see who else we got. My sis Holly in the building. Salute to you, Miss Lady. Top of the AM. Raider Nation. Jason in the building, man. Good morning, my brother. Top of the AM to you. My dude, Navy vet, man. Salute to you. Man, thank you for pulling up, man. Appreciate it. Eagle Terrion 207. What it do, man? Top of the morning. Desert Rat in the building, man. Salute to you. Yes, indeed. Brian Rodriguez. What it do, man? Good morning. Good morning to you as well, man. Good to have you here. Yes, indeed. Keep it going. Let's keep it going, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm scrolling down the chart. Who you talking to? I don't know who anybody want to listen. Lost City Weed, what's the deal, man? Salute to you. Top of the morning, man. Good to have you here, man, for real. Tom DeLeon is in the building, man. Salute. Top of the morning. Good to have you here. Yes, indeed. Who else we got up in this Mickey Figgy? Michael Robbins in the building, man. Salute. Top of the morning. Arnold. All right. Let me see what he say. Arnold at 13, trading back into the first for Penix. Sounds good. Possibility. That would sound real good. I even thought, like I said before last week, if there's multiple players at 13 that we have at equal value, why not trade back? Get an extra second, still get one of your guys. But you know what? They're having their meetings in, I think, Orlando right now. They talked to AP, and AP said as of right now, everything is still on the table. And that's including moving up to grab your quarterback. So, hey, they're going to be very aggressive trying to get Jaden Daniels, bro. And then New England said, Jared Mayo said that the third pick overall does not necessarily mean they're going to sit there and draft at 3. They said they possibility could move down too. So there's a lot of interesting comments being made right now at the owners' meetings. The media is talking to everybody, and nobody's hiding their hand. Everybody's letting know, hey, everything is everything. We're not dead set in grabbing whatever. We can trade back and do whatever it is that we feel is necessary to get the franchise that whoever they represent, back on track to where they're trying to be at. Because if you got the top draft picks, we know you had a losing season. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, man. So it's being a lot of shit is being said out there, man. 631 ENT, what's the deal, man? Good morning to you. Top of the morning. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Got to keep it scrolling. Tony Shepard in the building, man. Salute. Fear Raider, what's the deal, man? Top of the morning. Salute to you as well. Good to have you here. E-Plur Raiders Unum in the building. Salute to you. Top of the morning. Joel E's in the house, man. Hey, it's good to see y'all, man. For real. We in here kind of deep, man. I got a good show, though. I'll be trying to put it together for y'all to make sure y'all got some content on some good subject matter. You feel me? Raider C-Dub with it. Raiders. You already know. That shit ain't gonna never stop. To the death of me. For real. Let me see what else we got up in here. Top of the AM to everybody, man. All right, we at the bottom of the list, man. Salute to the world's most dangerous chat. Like I say, without you, there's no me, and without us, there is no nation. Because there's only one nation, and that's the Mickey Ficky Raider Nation. Salute to the world's most dangerous chat, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. Hey, y'all make this thing happen. Oh, and we are over 1,600. We are on our way. Now we're working our way to 1,700 subscribers. Shout out to each and every one of y'all, man. The number's been going crazy. You know what I mean? We are at 1,608 right now. We are getting closer and closer to 2,000, where I will be like I said, once we hit 2,000, there will be 2 custom jersey giveaways to 2 lucky subscribers. You must be a subscriber to the channel. Hold on, I seen somebody that popped up that hold on real quick, y'all. I gotta go back and retrack. I just seen somebody, and I don't be forgetting people. Floyd R. Felix, what's the deal, man? Hey, welcome. Thank you for pulling up, man. For real. Like I said, no Raider gets left behind. Period. I will stop the show if I see you popped up. Oh, you know what I mean? That's just how it's gonna be. So yeah, salute to each and every one of y'all, man. Hey, salute once again. We are at 1,608 subscribers. Steady climbing. We knocked out, bro. It wasn't that long ago. We was just trying to get to 1,500. You know what I mean? What, about 2 weeks ago? And now we're at 1,608, man. So salute to everybody out there supporting the channel. I'm going to do my best to bring y'all the best content I know how to bring you, and also keep it entertaining as well as informative. You know our motto here? One big dick leads to another. No, it don't. That's not the motto. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm fucking with y'all, man. Hey, salute to y'all, man. We on our way, bro. Thank y'all. Oh, ice cold. All right, let's dive into it. Hold on, man. Y'all motherfuckers be cracking up. Hey, NorCal says all the work he put in as a mod, bruh. Hey, big shout outs to you, bruh, for real, because you be doing your damn thing, bruh, for real. You know what I might do? I might gift you something, man, just on GP, bruh. Because every morning you are here, you rocking with me, man, and you help me get out the information, the links and all that stuff, man. I appreciate you. So, yeah, maybe I'll come up with something for you. Don't trip. For real, because without you, man, you be doing a lot of work, man, for real. And you not getting paid either? Shit. That's a fucking sucky ass job. Now let me quit. Hey, I appreciate you, my brother, for real. All right, so let me hold on. I got this other shit up. Damn, I forgot to do this shit right here, bruh. That's all right. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Everything going to be all right. Hold on. Let me just get this thing up real quick. I'm trying to find out where the fuck I did with it. Okay. What file are you in, baby boy? What file are you in, baby boy? You are in, damn. Which one I put you in? Oh, okay. I know exactly where I got you. Yes, I do. Okay, give me one momento. Ah, shit, that's the wrong shit. One momento, please, por favor. One momento. We're gonna get this right. Let's see. We need Raiders Sunrise file. Where are you? Sunrise live file. There we go. Episodes. The 25th, March 25th. Yada. Okay, where are you at? Is this it? Oh yeah, this is it right here. Okay. So today we will be talking about cornerback Terrion Arnold of Alabama. I got a whole bunch of things I made up for you guys, man. So just bear with me, because I forgot to get this other shit set up, and it's only gonna take me a second. Let's get into the content. The content, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. All right, let me see. Let's get this shit cracking, man. I just need to get this one little thing up. Go here, bam, bam. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into Terrion Arnold without further delay. Please, everybody, empty your pockets, put it on the table, and please walk slowly through the metal detector. Once again, empty your pockets, put it on the table, and walk slowly through the metal detector. Let the show begin. All right, here we go, man. Here we go. Let me, damn, is this one? There we go. Here we are. You know what? I'm gonna put Terrion Arnold on the big screen, man. They don't need me on here. I'll shrink myself small. All right, we got Terrion Arnold. As you can see, his statistics: 6 foot, and he's from Tallahassee, Florida. Sophomore. Solid corner. You see his stats right here from the last 2 years, both as a return and a defensive back. Let me see if I can move this shit over. 2022, he had 45 tackles with 34 solo, 11 assisted. He had pass defended of 8. He had 0 sacks, no forced fumbles, 1 interception for 21 yards with no TDs. 2023, he had 63 total tackles, 40 of those solo, 23 were assisted with 12 passes defended, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, 5 he had. Now that's the thing I like right there. 5 INTs this past season, y'all. 5 INTs. With his longest one being 69 yards on a return. He did return punts, and he did kickoffs. He had one kickoff return for 22 yards this past season, 2023. So Terrion Arnold is our factor today that we're going to be talking about. So without further delay, let me go ahead and give you the rundown of Mr. Terrion Arnold.
In 2021, Arnold redshirted and did not play in any games. In Week 6 of the 2022 season, Arnold recorded his first career interception off a pass by Haynes King before breaking up a pass in the end zone on the final play of the game to help the #1 Crimson Tide survive Texas A&M 24-20. In Week 11, Arnold tallied 10 tackles, 2 pass breakups, and a fumble recovery as he helped Alabama beat Ole Miss 30-24. Arnold finished the 2022 season with 45 tackles with 1 going for a loss, 8 pass deflections, an interception, and a fumble recovery. For his performance on the season, Arnold was named a 2022 Freshman All-American by FWAA. In 2023, Arnold was named a first-team All-American after recording 63 tackles, 5 interceptions, a sack, and forced fumble. He declared for the 2024 NFL Draft following the season.
That's the rundown on Mr. Terrion Arnold. We're gonna next we're gonna dive into some of his statistics and some of his workout at the combine this past combine that they just had in Indiana. So shit, without any delay, let's go ahead and check out his combine, and then we'll get into some of his interviews as well. And there you have it, man. That's his combine workout, man. He was clocked at a 4.5140 at 6 foot. And I think he was 200. Let me see exactly again. I didn't see his weight on there. But I know he's 200 plus. Terrion Arnold. Wiki. Shut up. Wiki. Yes, no, he's just under 200. He's 6 foot 196. So man, a 4.51 is solid. For somebody considered a shutdown corner. I like at the combine, the fluidity in his hips, as well as the way he can change direction. Just like that. I mean, the way he dug and boom, he was as soon as the guy told him which way to go, he was on it. So his reaction time is very quick for his position. But solid dude. The thing I want to dive into with Arnold, let me see. Before I go on further, let me go ahead and see everybody out there. Just in case everybody was kung fu fighting. Rah! Shout out to everybody. Ray Love in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. Top of the morning. Yes, indeed. All right. He got good hands too. Exactly. 5 interceptions, and you've seen that in the drills that he ran. So that's good to know. You could take him at 13, but like I said, it's a trip because it's been a long time since this team actually was in a position where we do have a lot of options. Trading up, we know, is one of them. We already know who we want to target if we trade up. But if we can't trade up because the guy who we want ain't there anymore, then your other options go to, do you stay at 13? Do you draft at 13? And if so, who do you draft? If you feel like there's multiple players there at 13 that have equal value, shit, trade back, get extra picks, and still get one of those guys. You know what I mean? So I mean, we in a win-win type situation to keep it a buck. We're in a win-win. Shout out to Samaj Walker, top of the morning, man. Salute to you. Thank you for being here. Raider Pete in the building, man. Salute. Top of the AM. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, today we are talking about Terrion Arnold of Alabama, the corner, as far as making a case for him as being a selection at 13. But like I said, we do have options with this team, so there's a lot of things that we can go over. And I think whatever move we decide to do, it will be a move to get this roster better. I want to dive into the interview that he had at the combine. He's very, let me say, with him, he's very outspoken. He's not a reserved type of player. He's very, I'm not gonna say cocky. He's very confident in his ability, and he's gonna let it be known as far as just the different aspects of the fundamentals, how he developed it with his grandfather when they used to do rules. And then also they asked him about what does he feel like he needs to improve about his game. He touches up on that. He doesn't bite his tongue. He speaks what he speaks, and he believes in what he believes in. So this right here, this is about the fundamentals, about him growing up working with his grandfather, working rules, and what kind of lessons did he learn from doing those kind of jobs with his grandfather.
You got the right attitude. You've got the right demeanor, because you got to have that confidence in to be going into the NFL with what you're going to be doing. The guys you have to cover, they always say you got to have a short memory. You got to have the belief in yourself that you're going to be able to keep up with these guys and get to where they're trying to go before they can. And you got that.
Yes, sir.
Where's that come from? You always been this way?
I've always been this way.
Yeah.
Infectious personality, but I would like to say it comes from my grandfather.
Ooh.
So my grandfather, he was a roofer.
Right.
But that being said, I like to correlate football to roofing. It's my own individual thing, and it makes me who I am. So being on the roof, my granddad always says this: Terrion, there's no one coming to save you. So with that being said, when you're on the roof, and it's a steep roof, man, it could be a 10-12, the roof is kind of pitched like this. When you're on it, you have to have confidence in yourself to be able to walk and maneuver through certain obstacles in the roof. And you have the granite, and you'll tend to kind of slip on the fiberglass. It's kind of like at corner.
Right.
You give up a catch, man. Now you're a little rattled, man. You gave up a big play. You got to go back, have that short play mentality. So if you have confidence just doing that, that's how I get my confidence on the field. When I'm at corner, I'm the most confident person out there, because I know if I don't have that confidence in myself, no one else has it in me. And I don't expect them to have it.
That's a great answer, man.
That's awesome.
Great answer.
Yeah, I thought that was very interesting that he correlated playing corner with roofing. But then he started breaking down why, and then you start understanding as a cornerback, you're out there on it's just you and your man. Nobody's coming to help you, like he said. So you out there, even if you get beat one time, you adjust and make sure you don't let it happen again, because there's no time. Nobody's going to come help you. Nobody's going to come, oh, it's going to be okay. No, it's up to you to make sure that shit don't happen again. It's a very, it's a position that's very focused on individual. You know what I mean? It's like I said, you're on a team, of course, but your responsibility is individual, unless you're part of a zone where it must all work together. But at corner, you're out there on that island, just you versus that wide receiver. Him being a corner from Alabama, he done lined up with some of the greatest receivers that will be in the draft. He done seen them. So he has experience guarding these guys, but like they say, iron sharpens iron. So being in the conference that they're in and going up against the talent that he has, it helps him develop his instincts and his ability at the corner position. So I thought that was very unique for him to correlate being a corner with roofing. You would usually hear somebody say that shit like roofing, corner, and then when he breaks it down, it's like, okay, he's very articulate with describing exactly where the similarities are. So I shout out to him on that one, brother. I would never even thought that one. You know what I mean? But it kind of reminds me of the Jerry Rice story, where Jerry Rice grew up doing work with his grandfather, who was a bricklayer. So the reason why he said he developed strong hands with catching the balls is because his grandfather used to, pitch bricks to him, and you used to have to catch them and lay them. You know what I mean? So that help you, dealing with something heavy and coarse like a brick. That helped strengthen his hands. So that's why he said it came into play to help him with his career. See, a lot of things that we do in life, we don't really know what the use of it besides what we're doing it right then and there. But down the line, hey, the shit comes into play. You know what I mean? The shit comes into play some way, somehow. But yeah, shout out to Terrion Arnold, man, for that that distinct evaluation of comparing cornerback to Roof Lane. Another thing they talked about was they asked him about his deficiencies, what he needs to be, what he needs to work on to become better as far as his weaknesses go. And damn good answer on this one too. So let's go ahead and check that one out as well.
What do you got to improve on in your game? What's the thing you're looking at to go, I can get a little better in this area?
I would say overthinking.
Ah.
So with that being said, as a DB, a lot of people, they expect us to be like D linemen. As a D lineman, you tell them to rush. You tell DBs, hey man, just go play man to man or play zone. Me, I'm a cerebral guy and I'm a cerebral football player. So with that being said, lining up, I look at situational awareness. I know the down and distance. I know what coverage we're in. How can I get beat in this coverage? How many guys are we rushing? Where's my safety help at? And just looking at where is he lined up on the field. And all that goes through my mind before the game. Yeah. I mean, not before the game, but before the play. So that would be pre-snap, just knowing where I'm at and being cognitive of that. So with that being said, sometimes I get in my own ways and own head. Like I'll go in and I'll say, okay, man, on film, 3rd and 5, they're running a slant. But I'm going to play heavy inside leverage because I don't think he's going to run a slant. Even though I saw on film he's going to run a slant. And I get in my own way, and then boom, guess what he'll run?
Yeah, you overthought it. You
exactly.
did. Like, just to go to the obvious. You saw it all week. Don't think, now they'll change it up because I'm expecting it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I hear you there. The mental aspect's big.
When you watch film of the receivers that you're going to be covering, what kinds of things are you looking for?
Number one, I look at tendencies. When he breaks the huddle, is he playing with his hands? Is he a right foot, left foot guy when he's lining up? Then I look at excitement. As a receiver, and I mean, y'all see my personality. I talk.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys, when you get in the game and they don't talk to you, I don't really like that.
Yeah. I'm
like, man, when we start this game off, I'm going to look in your eyes. If you take your eyes off of me, then I realize I got you.
See, learning a lot from Terrion, man, no wonder some people want to slot him to us at 13. The guy is very, very confident. For those who know the history of the Raiders were always known for having damn good corners. Damn good corners. You mean from Lester Hayes, the Mike Hayes, the Asamoah, you know what I mean? And it's like the one common denominator amongst all those corners that we had, they did not lack confidence. Every single one of these corners, Charles Woodson, I mean, nobody, all of them were confident. All of them didn't, none of them had a worry about they couldn't get the job done. And this guy fits that mold. You know what I mean? I like Terrion Arnold. Do we select him at 13? I don't know. Right now, what I'm doing, I just want to cover over certain prospects that possibly could wind up in the silver and black. But I want to go ahead and narrate not just what they did on the field, but their mindset, their mentality, their approach, their vision, everything. I want everything that makes that person who they are is going to let you know exactly what kind of player you're getting. And I know, with no wonder I when I was watching the pro day, why AP was sitting there chopping it up with him. Shit, he was probably telling, bro, you're everything that a Raider is. You know what I mean? If our plans work out or don't work out or whatever may lie in front of us when that day comes next month, which is right around the corner, you could be our selection. But I know there's a lot of stuff about him that AP likes, because AP, see, a lot of people don't understand. You got to give AP his credit, bruh. AP is not just a coach, not just an ex-linebacker. He's very astute when it comes to seeing talent, understanding talent. Like being a what was he at Arizona State? He was a coordinator. He not the defensive coordinator, but he was the recruiting coordinator. So they would go out. There were the ones going where he lined up, like, get the money and everything ready, the travel plans, and the student they was either gonna go see play at that high school or maybe even go to their house and talk to the parents. He has an eye for talent. Don't let that fool you, because I'm gonna tell y'all this. Pay attention to the players that he brought in to Arizona State, and what are they doing in the NFL? We know Jaden Daniels is about to be selected top of the draft. We know Brandon Ayuk what he is. We seen Jack Jones what he did when we brought him here. You know what I mean? This is not just accidents. This is not accidents. This guy, no wonder he has his son involved in scouting with the team. Now, see, this is not his son's first time being a scout or working in the department, because he did the same thing working at Boise State. So, yeah, he's bringing his son in, and I guarantee you he's telling his son, giving him pointers. You know what I mean? And then we start looking at the moves that we made in free agency. A lot of people think, oh, Raiders ain't doing shit. That's a damn lie. Taking care of your own is one of the most important things you got to do on your roster. You got to make sure you don't make holes on your roster. So what do? You sign the free agents that want to stay here, that want to play, that fit your mold. Now, we see the kind of characteristics of the players that AP wants, because to me, they're a mirror image of him. And you know what? It's the same for the coaching staff. You remember a while ago, I said, well, if it's true that he's out here getting players that resemble him, is he doing the same thing with the coaching staff? Brother, defensive line coach, if y'all seen The Rush with Max Crosby, man, Max Crosby interviewed this dude. Hey, that dude he's Max Crosby, but at a coaching position, coaching the D-line. Hey, this team we got, you guys. This team we got, oh yeah, big shit about to happen. I'm calling it right now. Big shit is going to happen because of the kind of guys that's teaching the kind of guys that AP wants. They're all the same. The coaches are the same as the players he wants. That's why he went out there and got these former players that played. He knew who these guys are. He brought them in here for a reason. In order to get the best out of the guys that I want with that kind of personality, I need guys with the same personality to bring it out of them. I'm telling you, hey, we on to something. So it's very interesting to see what happens with Terrion in the draft. I would not mind him wearing the silver and black, with the Raiders. But like I said, if you can't move up and get your guy, then you got options to deal with as far as selection of players at 13 or trading back, getting the player, adding an extra second round pick. So now you can get in the first 2 rounds, you can take care of 3 spots. Maybe you trade back from 13 to like 17 or 18. Like I said, I wouldn't go past 20. Stay in that 13 to 20 range, move back, still get you a player. Maybe it's Byron, who knows? Byron Murphy might be there. If you can't get your quarterback that you want, maybe your next prize will be Michael Penix, but maybe Michael Penix at 13 is too high. But if you trade back to, say, 17, 18, 19, you get them in and pick up an extra pick. You go in the second round and you address an offensive lineman, tackle, go get a corner. That's 3 things you'd have knocked out the park with trading back with 1 pick. But if Jaden Daniels is there and there's a price that team that you're willing to trade up for to get the pick, if you're willing to pay it, then pay that shit without blinking, move up, grab your dude, and move, and let's get it going. Let's get this shit cracking. But yeah, that's Terrion Arnold. From a standpoint, man, shout out to everybody that's here, man. For those that just pulled up late, man, we did covered Terrion Arnold, cornerback out of Alabama, and possibilities of him landing with the Raiders. I would look forward to that, man. I would not be mad at that one bit at all. So Shit, let's get the ad up.
You're watching Raiders Sunrise Live with Lunatik Raider. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel and hit that motherfucking like button, you damn son of a.
You are watching Raider Sunrise Live with Lunatik Raider. Yes, you heard it. He cussed the hell out of somebody. Yes, indeed. Let me see. So, what are your? Let me ask the chat, man. What is your guys' opinion about Terrion Arnold? Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna post a poll up. But yeah, man, hey, I would not be mad at all one bit. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Oh, you ain't nutting, are you? Well, blank you out because you was about to start singing the hoo-wah wee-wah. Not the hoo-wah wee-wah. Hold on, I gotta get. Where the fuck is you at? Damn, G. Oh, say, can you see? All right, hold on. We're gonna do a poll. Bam. The fuck is this shit? Oh, they gave me a little age thing on there. All right, y'all can check out the Pizzo. The Pizzo. We got the Pizzo and the Chizat. We just asking the question, would Terrion Arnold be a good fit with the Raiders? Poll is live right now in the chat. Shout out to everybody pulling up and everybody that's out there. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the 73 watching. Salute to y'all, man. If y'all have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button, man. Hit that notification bell, man. If you want to become a member, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Appreciate each and every one of y'all, for real, for real. All right. Yes, indeed. So, Terrion Arnold. The poll is up. What is it going? What is it doing? What is it doing? Oh, I see you, Chizak. Hold on, I gotta get this shit down. The yeses are beating the shit out the no's. 94% to 6%. So a lot of people are on board with that question with Terrion Arnold, which we do need a CB1 though. We do need a CB1. Not a CB4. Shout out to Chris Rock. Hey, for real. My 2 cents. What's the deal, man? Salute. Top of the morning. Let me see who else we got here. Lobby One Kenobi in the building, man. Salute to you. Tops. SoCal Sal in the building, man. Salute to you. Trigger Raider Nation for life. Salute. Everybody see everybody coming in now, man. That's some good shit. I know a lot of you guys missed it. I'm gonna replay the little breakdown of Terrion Arnold. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but I'm gonna Chris Ariola, what's the deal, man? Good morning. Good to see you. So I'm gonna run it back for you guys one more time for those who missed it, that came in late. I'm gonna give you the rundown of Terrion Arnold in his college career. Let me get it. Y'all ready? Fair use for entertainment and educational purposes only. Once again, fair use.
In 2021, Arnold redshirted and did not play in any games. In Week 6 of the 2022 season, Arnold recorded his first career interception off a pass by Haynes King before breaking up a pass in the end zone on the final play of the game to help the #1 Crimson Tide survive Texas A&M 24-20. In Week 11, Arnold tallied 10 tackles, 2 pass breakups, and a fumble recovery as he helped Alabama beat Ole Miss 30-24. Arnold finished the 2022 season with 45 tackles with 1 going for a loss, 8 pass deflections, an interception, and a fumble recovery. For his performance on the season, Arnold was named a 2022 Freshman All-American by FWAA. In 2023, Arnold was named a first-team All-American after recording 63 tackles, 5 interceptions, a sack, and forced fumble. He declared for the 2024 NFL Draft following the season.
There you have it. That's Terrion Arnold, man. That's a probable selection at number 13. Maybe you trade back and he might still be there. You probably know of his teammate, Kool-Aid. Shout out to Kool-Aid. Hey, Kool-Aid. Shout out to Kool-Aid, man, for real. Yeah, man, he's solid too. Another good corner that he had a foot injury, but he's back because he did run the 40 at the pro day as well at Alabama. But there's other selections too that we probably could go after. You know what I mean? There's offensive linemen that no doubt, if they're there, you might want to make that move on. You know what I mean? If you don't get Jaden Daniels, then there's quarterbacks that you could start looking at, whether it's at 13 or later. Like your Jordan. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Like Jordan fucking Travis from Florida State. That you can get later. You know what I mean? We know the injury is what's knocking him down, but it only was a broken ankle. He's already out of his boot, and they cleared him that he'll be ready by May. That's in a couple of months. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things to go ahead and think about. Not a big dude on Joe Milton. Joe Milk Dud. I'm not big on Joe Milk Dud. As well as I like Bo Nix, but I think Bo Nix is gonna be gone before 13. Even though they said that Sean Payton did mention that Denver could move up, but they don't have a second round pick, so the assets might have to come from the future rather than the present. What else did I heard rumors on? The Vikings like JJ McCarthy. They will move up and try to get him to where they move up to. I don't know. It possibly could. It all, like I said, we're all assuming that the quarterback rankings will be Caleb Williams number 1, Drake May number 2, Jaden Daniels number 3, and now you just all of a sudden get a surge of JJ McCarthy moving up to be the 4th with Penix and Nix below that. So who knows? Because every team is going to value it different. So there's not a one set in stone type of ranking for quarterback. It's whoever that team feels is the best fit for them. Like I told y'all, my gut feelings, Caleb Williams. I think Drake May going number 2. I think number 3 is the spot with the New England Patriots that we can move up and grab. If we can get number 3 from New England, we'll take Jaden Daniels. If we don't, I don't think New England. I think but why would the Vikings move up to 3rd overall to get JJ McCarthy? JJ McCarthy is not all that. I was listening to what was it, Sydney Kit Sunday with Chris and Rundown and them, and see Chris is from Protect the Shield. Chris is a big Michigan fan, and he makes a lot of good points, stating that he watched all the games, and there's a reason why on 3rd and 9 that Jim Harbaugh ran the ball. That's a throwing down. But they tried to run the ball. So that's like he was saying, it don't seem like he didn't have any faith in the quarterback to try to see. That's I'm like a lot of things, bruh. Like I broke down Michael Penix. Like, yeah, you like Michael Penix. The question is about his mobility. They say, yeah, he can run. But the thing is, does he want to? Is it that he's trying to show the world that he's a pocket passer, or is there fear in his head still looming, living rent-free about his injuries that make him not even want to run because he don't want to take that risk of getting injured? It's a lot to try to swallow, man. And you're trying to break down and try to figure out and guess what exactly the reason why this person, you know what I mean, is this way as this player, and I just try to go in depth and see everything that, and he admitted, Michael Penix admitted that when he was at Indiana, he was dealing with mental health. He said he would wait till people left his dorm and he'd just fall out on the floor and be crying, you know what I mean, asking God why, because all the injuries was like he got injured, literally got an injury, season-ending injury once every year for the 4 years he was at Indiana. Now a lot of people say, well, he was healthy for the last 2 years with Washington. That's because look at Washington's offensive line. A couple of them, the motherfuckers is going to the pros in this draft. One of them. So that just tell you, yeah, he had protection, but the team that drafts him, do they have the same kind of protection for him? Are you going against lesser competition in the pros than what you would be going against in college? I don't know. It's a lot to factor in. It's a lot to factor in, and I think that's, especially a left-handed quarterback, you're gonna have to reshift that whole offensive line. Focus becomes right side of the line now. You know, with us, our right side of the line, and the rumor flow, no, could the Raiders take Michael Penix? I don't believe that shit will happen. Not a one fucking bit. I don't even think that's even we're not even sniffing in that direction. Not Michael Penix at 13. Fuck no. Fuck no. We'll go get motherfucking Jordan Travis later. Jordan Travis was one of the guys that was competing for the Heisman Trophy until he got the injury. You see his numbers. He don't turn the ball over. He's very well balanced. He may not have got 1,100 yards like Jaden Daniels did, but like I told y'all, when I compared the two, I'm like the closest thing to Jaden Daniels ability-wise. I'm not saying this dude is Jaden Daniels, but the closest thing quarterback to Jaden Daniels in this draft, no doubt in my mind, is Jordan Travis. And you can get him later. So you can go ahead and get you an offensive tackle at 13. You can get you a corner at 13. You got options. You don't have to just take a quarterback just because you're taking one. Take the one you want. If Jaden Daniels ain't there, who's next in line? For those who don't know, Jordan Travis is a top 30, has a top 30 visit with us, where every team got 30 players that you can invite to your headquarters and interview them and everything. Well, Jordan Travis is one of them. That's just to let you know. Obviously, he's on somebody's radar. You know what I mean? Jordan Travis is not a bad player at all, bro. Mobile and can throw. Some people say about his accuracy, but shit, just like anybody, you work with him, you develop him. If you got the arm talent, we just got to get the best out of it. That's all you got to do is get the right people to groom these guys. That's all. Now, a lot of people. Now, let me tell you all this. A lot of you people that like AOC. I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. You might not like this, but the writing's on the wall. They don't have faith in AOC, bro. They know AOC is only gonna be what he's gonna be. You know what AP said about Aiden O'Connell just yesterday? Might have been this morning if they dropped the report this morning. He said he would like to see Aiden O'Connell be a little more vocal. He's not a vocal dude. You ain't never seen him be vocal. You know what I mean? At all. But I mean, you go out here and you go grab you a free agent, not an old ass backup. But he's not even Minshew is not even a backup. Bruh is here to compete for the starting job. Period. And not just that, you said you are gonna go get a quarterback in the draft. And if you trade up for Jaden Daniels, would you trade up to get Jaden Daniels to be a backup? No. No. Jaden Daniels is not, you're not trading up to get Jaden Daniels to be a backup. And I know AP came out and said, this is AP's job to lose. Yeah, that's true. But sometimes you got competitions where you know the outcome. You know the outcome. Period. Some guys are just better than others, and you know if they compete with each other, he could do more than what this one can. This one can use his legs to get out of trouble, extend plays, and he's mobile. This one, he's not. He can stay, but he can stay in the pocket and tear some shit up. But if I remember what Gessie said, what kind of quarterback you want? I want one that can do everything. One that can throw from the pocket and use his legs. Aiden O'Connell don't use his legs. I remember after a game one time, they said, yeah, people keep saying, he said, man, I need to try to start using my legs more often. And the crazy thing I'm hearing them say, they said he's been at the facility working on his mobility. Bruh. I don't know what you think you're going to accomplish out of working on a mobility that don't exist. I mean, bruh. Some people are athletic like that and other people ain't. It just is what it is. And sometimes you have an anomaly, and I'm going to tell you, shit, if you seen a black quarterback, you thinking that motherfucker can run. That's just a stereotype. That motherfucker can run. You got some white dudes that can run their ass off too, though. But there's more African-American athletes, and usually, for instance, go name all the black quarterbacks in the NFL and tell me if they not a dual threat quarterback. I'll wait. Lamar Jackson, CJ Stroud, Watson. These are all mobile dudes. All mobile. Period. So when you see somebody go get a black quarterback, you thinking Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, Cole Pepper, Dak Prescott. I can keep going until you can tell me one that ain't mobile. Jamarcus Russell was just big, but he ran. Go watch LSU versus Notre Dame in that bowl game when he went up against Brady Quinn. Watch him run and then jump over dude into the end zone. Jamarcus Russell did that shit. That was his final year there before we wasted that pick on his ass. What about RG3? Bingo. What about Caleb Williams? Bingo. And see, Caleb Williams said he don't like to run. He said, and see, sometimes your stubbornness will lead to failure. Because I know you don't like to run, but he said he'll run if he had to. But how reluctant will you be running if you don't like doing it? It's like, I don't like spinach, but I'll eat it if I have to. Fuck that. If I don't like spinach, I'm not trying to eat that shit. Here's a bowl of spinach or run the football. I'm running the motherfucking football. Fuck spinach. Popeye can have that shit with his old flat booty bitch olive oil that look like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is a perfect body replica of olive oil from Popeye. Go look at olive oil. Had no shape. All she had was nipples. Y'all ever wonder why olive oil only had nipples? She had no shape. None at all, period. Point blank, nada. That bitch was shaped like a lowercase L with two flea bites on her chest. Every duck snap and mix. Oh, my 2 cents. Watched every duck snap and mix. Nick lost all his big games. No, Knicks didn't lose all his big games, bruh. Quit putting that on Knicks. I guarantee you, they only lost 2 games. They only lost to motherfucking Washington. And those 2 losses, I can tell you exactly what it was. I watched every Duck game, even last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. First loss, Ducks. Bo Nix drives the team down against Washington with no time left to kick a field goal to go into overtime. Field goal kicker misses it. Game 2, championship, Pac-12, Washington. with a minute something left, Bo Nix takes the Oregon Ducks all the way down the field, scores a touchdown to take the lead. There's a minute and something left, and the defense allowed Michael Penix to drive back down and score the winning touchdown. That's exactly what happened. Don't say Bo Nix lost those games. Bo Nix drove his teams to victory. His defense couldn't stop them from scoring. I can show you I remember that photographic memory. They're going to try to blame that shit on Bo Nix, and Bo Nix don't play defense. A shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Bo Nix did not do that shit. Exactly. He's not the entire Ducks team. He's the quarterback on the offense. I gave you the total recap of those two losses against Washington. First game, he drove Oregon all the way down with no time left, only like so many seconds. Got him in field goal range. The field goal kicker missed the field goal to send the shit into overtime. That was loss 1 against Washington. Pac-12 championship. They going back and forth. I think the final score was like 35-37 or some shit. That told you right there. Bo Nix was going toe-to-toe with Michael Penix. Bo Nix took the Oregon Ducks all the way down to score the leading touchdown. They had the lead with the touchdown with a minute something to go. Kicked off to Washington. Washington gets the ball back. Oregon's defense did not stop Washington from getting the touchdown to win the game. That's exactly what happened. Bo Nix did not play defense. And Bo Nix don't kick field goals either. I'm for Bo Nix. A lot of people overlooking him. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. I'm telling you, Denver Broncos gonna get Bo Nix, and y'all gonna sit there and be like, "Fuck, they got that motherfucker." But I don't know. You know what? Now I'm starting to feel like they might be going after J.J. McCarthy, because I heard rumors of Denver talking about trading up. You're not trading up for Bo Nix. Not at 12. There's no need to, because all the teams ahead of you. I think the Giants could go Michael Penix. But the rumor came out that it leaked out that the Giants want J.J. McCarthy, and they were pissed off about it. It was like, why? It's like, why they leaked out that information? So somebody inside their organization let it be known, bro. Well, AOC gets blamed for the losses because he don't score points. How many points per game did we average under AOC? Not enough. I mean, wasn't he the quarterback when we lost 0-3 to Minnesota? Didn't we only score 2 field goals on offense against Kansas City? Like, we beat Kansas City, but Connell had nothing to do with that victory. Let's keep it a buck. The two things that happened in that game that gave us the victory was the 2 touchdowns that the defense scored and the 145 yards rushing that Zamir White gave us, that kept the ball out of Mahomes' hands. Connell didn't win that game. People keep saying, "Oh, well, he was the last quarterback to beat Kansas City." What the fuck did he do to beat him? Kansas City had 14 points. Aiden O'Connell's offense had 6. Last time I checked, 14 trumped 6. If it wasn't for the 14 points the defense scored, we would have lost that shit. And if it wasn't for the 145 yards Zamir White had, the ball would have went back in Mahomes' hands to be able to score points to beat us. That's just facts, bro. I'm not like, Aiden O'Connell is what he is, bro. You can't be mad at him for not being Michael Vick. That's not his fault that he ain't fucking athletic like that. He is what he is. But I'm thinking, if you have an offense that both you want the quarterback to be able to throw and be mobile, and you got a quarterback that ain't mobile, what do you think that does to your playbook? If you have a playbook that has, okay, we got plays that we can run options and RPOs with, and then we have a playbook where you're sitting in the you can sit under center, or you could be in shotgun and sit in the pocket and throw. then you figure if you got a quarterback that ain't mobile, guess what happens to the options and the RPOs? Gone. Unless you want to bring Anthony Brown in there to run, you know what I mean? Like, that was why they had Mariota and some of these other teams. Or what's the dude with New Orleans that only comes in to run the ball? The quarterback. He plays tight end now, but they bring him in. I forgot his name. That's what happens to your playbook, bro. It dwindles. You limit your offense when you're not able to open that playbook up and have all these plays at your disposal. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Aiden O'Connell is trash. He's hella good in the pocket, but all your plays ain't gonna call for him to be in the pocket. Sometimes that pocket will break down. What does he do then? Crumble and take the sack? Try to get rid of it and throw an interception? We seen him do that this past season. I know he's a rookie, and he's got to learn. But one thing he ain't gonna learn is to run a 4.340. He ain't gonna learn that, bro, because you got clocked at a 4.96. Think about that. A 4.96. Cat Williams ran faster than that at 50 years old. I say the same thing about Rattler. He ran a 4.95. He's right behind fucking Aiden O'Connell by an eyelash. Boy, you seen them DNs in the combine? You see how fast them 300-pound motherfuckers was? They were running 4.96s and 4.95s. That's what I'm saying, bro. You that slow-footed, you're not running an option, bro. You're not gonna be Terrell Pryor. You're not gonna be fucking Jaden Daniels. You're not gonna be Culpepper. You're not gonna be any mobile quarterback that ever was able to extend a playbook because of his ability to be mobile. He don't have that ability. I mean, it is what it is, bro. You can't knock the man for what he don't have. You can knock him for what he refuses to work on. Oh, you can, like Jamarcus Russell, you can knock him all day. He refused to be the kind of quarterback to work at his craft. You know what I mean? And you got some people out there that has more heart than these dudes that's born with the ability. You know what I mean? But it's just they weren't given. Like, for instance, you can't knock Tim Tebow's heart. He just didn't have the ability. That's the same situation. He just didn't have the ability. No matter how many times they worked with that boy, Tim Tebow was going to be Tebow. It wasn't like he didn't put the effort and time into it. Sometimes you just don't have that. Michael Jordan went to play baseball and failed miserably because he just didn't have it. Hell of an athlete. Basketball, could run, jump, and everything. But you don't need to run and jump in baseball. And he wasn't good at it. Now you get freak of natures like Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders. You get them, but there's very few compared to many. There's many motherfuckers that ain't got that ability compared to those who do. Aiden O'Connell is not going to tear up the motherfucking combine in the 40-yard dash. He's not going to jump, have a 40-inch fucking vertical. It's just that's who he is and how he was born. He identifies with being unmobile. He's a trans athlete. He's an athlete that's not athletic. I'm just, hey, go tell that motherfucker to do some pull-ups. Count them. Count how many pull-ups he do. How many times you think he gonna get in there and do the 225 on the bench press? 2, 3? Even at all? How many what he curling with? 5-pound weights? This motherfucker ain't even got weight. He got remember the ankle weights with the sand in it? He got that. He curling with that shit on his wrist. I'm just saying, bro. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at God, because God didn't bless that motherfucker with fast feet. That's all I'm saying. Man, whoever said Herbert wasn't who the fuck said Herbert wasn't a legit man. Do you see his size? And he's mobile because Oregon only runs offenses with dual threat quarterbacks. That's all they, from Achilles Smith to Joey Harrington. They were always, that's the only quarterbacks they go and get. Anthony Brown, that's on our team, was a Duck before Knicks got there. Got to remember, Herbert was a Duck. He was a dual threat quarterback for the Ducks. And he's hella tall in the pocket. Let me tell you what this man's, God dang it. Why these narratives kill me. Justin Herbert, Wikipedia. How are you not going to be look, they said Herbert wasn't a legit quarterback at 6'6", 236 pounds? He's not, what the fuck? At 6'6", 236 pounds, that's not a legit quarterback? What is this world coming to? I've never heard nobody say that shit. And Telesco knew better too. They said Herbert ain't oh my God. That's like a dream. A quarterback at 6'6", 236, that is a dream. A dream. He got the weight and the height and the arm and the mobility. Boy, I don't know where you got Joe Milton. Can't, that motherfucker trash. Joe Milton is trash, bruh. I don't know why you think. Yeah, he got a big arm, but that's it. That's it. Joe Milton is not no. Fuck no. This motherfucker missing 5-yard passes. Y'all didn't see the Senior Bowl? You didn't see this motherfucker throw a 5-yard pass into the dirt at the feet of the receiver? You didn't see that shit? You didn't see him not even be able to see the safety coming over and threw an interception at the goal line? I don't know what y'all was watching. Y'all so impressed by the length of a motherfucker's tallywagger. Or no, I ain't gonna say y'all. Women, stop being obsessed with the man's length. You better hope he got some motion in that ocean. I done heard a lot of women get mad about that shit. Yeah, he was long, but he didn't know how to use that shit. Thank God I ain't got that problem. You said Mike should buy the A's and relocate them? Oh, shit. Bro, Milton, okay. Okay, Ozzy, watch this shit. Watch when the draft happens. If he's not trash, with that arm he has, he should be, what, top 2, right? Top 2 rounds? He should go in the top 2 rounds because all these quarterbacks are going to come off. They expect 4 quarterbacks back-to-back to come off the board. So where does he lie? Where does Milton lie? Does Milton lie, what, before Knicks and Penix? After McCarthy? Before Rattler? You see where even somebody coming off injuring like a Jordan Travis? Where does Milton lie? That's trash, bruh. Listen what you're saying. You said he'll be about a 4th and 5th round, right? Who got the best arm in the draft right now? And I'm gonna make my point. Who would you say has the strongest arm in the NFL draft at quarterback right now? You'll say Milton, right? So with that kind of talent, with that arm, you're saying he's going in the 4th and 5th round, bruh. You just answered the question. See, like I said, you said Milton has the best arm, but yet he's still going to go in the 4th and 5th round. So you telling me it's because of the arm that he's even in the 4th and 5th round, or he would go undrafted. So you basically saying he don't have the talent throwing, he just has a strong arm. That's you just answered the question. He got the best arm, but he's going in the 4th and 5th round. So he's beating out other quarterbacks who ain't got a good arm. But yet he going after them. That's why I be trying to, sometimes, bro, we just gotta pay attention to the whole fact. I know people get in love with, because he can throw 80 yards. Okay, but yet you saying he has the best arm, but he's going in the 4th and 5th round. Just that information alone tells me a lot. It tells me, yes, he has a strong arm, but he ain't accurate and he can't read. And I ain't talking about he illiterate. I'm just saying he can't read defenses. That's what that shit tells me. Man, if you put him in a West Coast offense, what you think majority of your throws are going to be? Short throws. How do you not have? Wouldn't you think a short throw would be developed quicker before you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure when he was 5 years old throwing the ball with his dad wasn't like 70 yards downfield having him throw to him. You know what I mean? Who? So what? When he played at Tennessee, all he was doing, every throw was a bomb. I'm telling you, the numbers don't add up, bro. You can't have the best arm and then you're expected to go in the 4th and 5th round. There's some kind of knock on you. There's a bad knock to go in the 4th and 5th round. Because this is what I'm looking at. Out of all the quarterbacks, I say the first round have a possible. Let's see, you got Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jayden Daniels. Now they want to throw J.J. McCarthy out there. Those 4. Those are the top 4. If the rumors were right about them going hee-hee-ha-ha over J.J. McCarthy. But then after them, you got Bo Nix, Michael Penix. So that's 6. So you got a possibility of 6 quarterbacks coming off the board in the first round. And the reason why you would say in the first round, because just for the fact that probably 3 or 4 are going to come off the board just like that as soon as the draft starts. That means after the first 4 or 5 picks, the rest of the 27 picks is going to be up for grabs for quarterbacks that need them. We know the Giants need. We'll see later on. We got the Giants at the number 6 pick. They want a quarterback. You got Minnesota, who made a trade to get an extra first round pick so they can move up so they can get a quarterback. And you got Seattle at 16 that would also go quarterback, especially if they can get their hands on Nick, or not Nick's, but Michael Penix. Then you got us at 13 who want a quarterback. Come on, bro. And he's only gonna fall to the 4th and 5th round. After all those quarterbacks come off the board, he ain't even good enough to move up to 2nd or 3rd round. Boy, that answers a lot of questions for me. I'm not fucking with dude. That means if he can't throw no short passes, that means anybody running a motherfucking West Coast offense ain't gonna take his ass. They not gonna take him. Hey, NorCal, mine too. But sometimes I use my left hand because it feels like somebody else is doing it. Because it's kind of awkward. Oh, you ever gave yourself a stranger? Like, what is a stranger? A stranger is when you sit on your hand until it go numb. You sit on your hand till it go numb. And then you get to shaking the dice. And it feels like somebody else is doing it. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Penix got a better arm and more accuracy throwing the ball, but I think there's something mentally with him with running. Because when I dug into the numbers, it's like he had one good year at Indiana where he ran for 119 yards rushing as a quarterback. And you got to remember, that was only done in 6 games. And then he followed it up with like nothing damn near. I know the last year he was at Indiana, he rushed for negative 27 yards. This past year with Washington, he rushed the ball 35 times for 8 yards. Holly, listen to me. He ran the ball 35 times at quarterback and got 8 yards this past season. You wonder why he looked at like he wasn't shit against Michigan? Because he refused to run the ball. I think a lot of them times he could have ran the ball and extended shit and made plays work, but he refused to. I'm kind of thinking it reminds me of when Carr broke his leg, that Carr was not the same after that. And I think after all those injuries, can you imagine you at Indiana and you're the starting quarterback, and every year you couldn't get past the 6th game due to injury. And it wasn't the same injury over and over again. You first it was like your ACL, then it was your throwing shoulder, then it was an ACL, and then the last year was the non-throwing shoulder. That gotta fuck with your head. Every year your season ends on an injury. And it kind of and he said he dealt with mental health problems because he was like, why me? And he said he was actually like to tears crying. Why me? Now, I can't knock nobody for the way they handle shit mentally, but I know the kind of quarterback I want. I don't want him crying. I want that motherfucker to say, fuck that, I'm coming back stronger. I'm coming back better. You know what I mean? Remember when Carr cried at the podium? I don't want that shit. Can you imagine being in war and the motherfucker that's leading your platoon starts crying amongst the bullets and the bombs? How is he going to lead? If he's so emotional where he has to stop and cry, not because he got his ass whooped or he got shot, because he lost the game. Now, Michael Penix, he got injured, but at the same time, there's other motherfuckers that been hurt more than him. I wonder how many times Garoppolo cried. You know what I mean? Like, as many times that motherfucker got hurt, that motherfucker cried like, oh, shit. I should have just stuck with in and out. You feel me? So a lot of mental makeup of a person tells you what kind of leader, especially as someone that's in a leader position. He said, I never seen Jimmy cry. Hey, the only time I ever cried is after I came. It was so beautiful. Oh, man. I'm talking about when I came home from work. I cried like a motherfucker, like I'm finally home. So you get your mind out the gutter, y'all. Get your mind out the gutter. He said fake tears. Hey, for real though. Fake tears. Them alligator tears. Crocodile tears, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's and they said that what rubbed some of the players in the locker room with Carr, like when that instance happened, when he cried after a loss. See, that's what happens when you give your kids participation trophies. Then when they get into a league where you don't get participation trophies, now the tears are real. You know what I mean? Like, everybody can't be a fucking winner. I know that much blood, sweat, and tears they put. Motherfucker, everybody put in blood, sweat, and tears if you made it to the pros. You didn't get there on a bar humbug fluke. I know how hard they work. Motherfucker, if you don't stop fucking rusting the mic, nigga. That motherfucker crying into the microphone, all you hear the shit shortening out. You gonna get electrocuted. I don't care. Them is my teammates. That's like fucking T.O. That was the most pathetic ass shit I ever seen T.O. fucking crying over. Nigga, oh, hold on. You cried at the podium about that's my quarterback. He didn't get shot. He wasn't in a drive-by. He didn't get in a car accident and his throwing arm had to get amputated. He lost the fucking game. The fuck you crying for? You ain't never lost a game? Oh, they too busy. Oh, there's no winning losses. Everybody's celebrated as a victor. Everybody ain't a victor. You got some Victorias out there too. Shit. Man. Yeah, that's all I like, man. Some of these motherfuckers out here are softer than drugstore cotton. Y'all following behind a motherfucker crying because he lost the game? I want a motherfucker be pissed off he lost the game and said the next motherfuckers we face, they getting straight dick down the throat. That's Richard. Not the sexual organ. Y'all get your mind out the gutter. Richard is the shoes. The Air Richards. Come on, I know y'all know the Air Richards, aka Dick. The Air Richards, Nike Air Maxes, the Richards. I think they were the Richard Simmons, the aerobic shoes, but Air Max made them. You know the nickname for Richard is Dick, so that, yeah, don't get your mind out the gun. Hey, for real, Saints fans is, I got family that's in Louisiana that's Saints fans. They said get rid of Carr ass. They said that shit for real. And look, I'll say this shit too about AOC. If AOC is as good as everybody think, then he should be good trade bait, right? What round pick do you think is his value? What is Aiden O'Connell's value at a quarterback? What draft pick? That's why when I said, hey, if we got to move up with New England, let's throw Aiden O'Connell into the mix. After all, he was drafted by New England coaches. That got to be a prototypical New England type of quarterback. Jared Mayo knows that shit. He knows what a New England quarterback look like. Hell yeah, I cried like a motherfucker, boy. I curled in a little ball because it was like, you ever nut for like 2 minutes? Bruh, it takes everything out of you, bruh. For real. Man, I'm talking, it's like, it feel like you about to have a heart attack, like you just skeeting for 2 minutes straight. That's why they said if it was possible for men to have 5-minute orgasms, we all be dead. For real. That's the most intense. Come on now, that's the most intense ass shit ever. Hey, God knew what he was doing. He made it so intense that, hey, some of y'all still, we can't pull out. You want procreation. You know what I mean? You can't pull out. Oh shit. Hey, y'all better have that plan B ready and crush it up in her Long Island iced tea. You give them plan B before the sex. Shit. All right, y'all, let me get my ass up off here, man. I'm having fun with y'all, man. Hey, salute to the world's most dangerous chat. Shout out to the 84 watching. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. Matter of fact, I ain't got to do the spiel. I'm going to play the commercial. Y'all want to hear the commercial? We're going to play the commercial. Let's go.
You're watching Raiders Sunrise Live with Lunatic Raider. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel and hit that motherfucking like button, you damn son of a...
Yes, sir. Y'all heard it live and direct, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all pulling up, man. We will be here tomorrow morning, the same Raider time, same Raider channel. We get down with the get down. It's Raider Sunrise Live with Lunatic Raider. Stay tuned, man. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'm live. Or you never know. I do pop up sometimes too, though, but I never announce them. I just pop up. Everybody can tell you about the mind of Lunatik. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Monday. Be safe. Make it back home to your loved ones, man. Thank you guys for the support and love. Hey, one nation, y'all. One nation. That's right. So with that being said, I'm Lunatik Raider, and this has been Raider Sunrise Live. And once again, I'm out of this. B-I-H. Ha ha ha. See you tomorrow.